I often get asked that, Barkha, how should one get started with newborn photography? And my answer lies in these 3 points. One, invest in your education and your skill set. When I say education, it would be educating yourself with respect to how to handle a newborn baby, how to pose a baby, how to wrap a baby, and the basics of your camera, the photography angles, and the lighting. Second most important part in newborn photography is gathering the supplies, gathering these cute little toys and things and wraps. Understand, had it been a toddler, the baby reacts, the baby interacts with you, and you could capture that emotion in a photograph. When you are doing a newborn photograph, you have to really deck up the baby in a beautiful manner like an angel. So all these cute little things are really needed. And mind you, I'm not asking you to spend thousands of dollars to get these supplies. I'm going to teach you my tips and tricks on how you can do it using the minimal supplies or the things around lying around at your home. And point number 3, practice. Practice as much as you can. Alright guys, so for today we are going to be laying down a newborn set, and I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process which I follow to design my newborn shoot. Let's get started. So let me break down my newborn photography process for you. I follow this beautiful step-by-step process. There are close to 7 to 8 steps. Now don't get overwhelmed by these 7 to 8 steps, but these are real key points which can lead you to create beautiful results in newborn photography. First thing is getting inspired. Gather your inspiration images through Pinterest, through Instagram, through Google. Now these could be newborn images, or these could be images from anything and everything. It could be even a bouquet which a bride is holding in her hand, and that might have inspired you. So always have a set of images which have inspired you. Point number 2, color palette. Now segregate these images into a specific color theme. Say for example, there could be some blues, or maybe shades of green, shades of neutral tones and browns, shades of pink, shades of dusty pink, purple, something like that, and pick up that one color to which you are really drawn to. In this case, for today, I'm going to be picking up pinks and dusty pinks, and this is going to be the color palette with which we are going to be building the set. Point number 3, and my most favorite, gather the supplies. Now, what all do you need for a successful newborn photo shoot? You would, of course, need the baby. You need something to wrap the baby if you're wrapping the baby, or maybe an outfit which you're putting onto the baby. Then you need a layer, like something on which the baby lies on. Then you need some backdrops. Then if it's a baby girl, and I'll be so happy if it's a baby girl. If it's a baby girl, you need some beautiful hairbands. If it's a baby boy, you could maybe get some hat, or maybe specs or something like that. Some cute little stuffies and flowers, and largely these are the things which are needed in a newborn shoot. Step number 4, let's dive a little more into the point number 3 and gather our layers. Now, this is largely called as a beanbag layer, which I put it onto the beanbag which I use for newborn photography. This is in dusty pink, and of course with time over the years I have built my entire studio. It's been close to 6 years that I've been doing this, and these all were gathered one thing at a time. But you can get anything. During peak COVID, I did a newborn shoot at my hometown. I photographed my bhaya's son, and I absolutely had nothing. I did not even had the studio lights then, and I photographed him, and I created the layer using an old shawl which was lying around in the house, and it was stretchable. So the idea is to find something which is a little stretchable, not a thick cotton or anything, but maybe nice plushy blanket or something which is stretchable that can work wonders. And if you don't have a beanbag, start by laying it out on your bed. Just remember, on the end, clip it with clamps so that you do not get those creases. They're real bad. Okay, so these are the two layers which can go into my color palette for today. For the wraps, now you need something to tie the baby, or even if you are not able to wrap the baby really properly, if you're just starting off, maybe you can just gently make them into a little swaddle or a cocoon. These are some wrap samples. This is mohair. This was one from the stretchy market. I got it from a local market in Delhi itself. I got a huge layer. I cut out a beanbag layer. Then I created a wrap. And in fact, I did create handcraft matching hairband too. So you can also look for something. So whenever you are out in the market next, I would urge you to look for things which are stretchable, understand the fabrics, because in fabrics you have so much variety and you can do wonders in your sessions. Alright, so this is a beautiful textured net. Look for things which are stretchable, look for things which has some texture. We could even go for something very simple, as basic as this. And so now, closing on to the wraps for the session, let me finalize. Let me use this for today and this. We are using these two. I'm going to ahead with the color Dusty Pink, and let us use this as layer. Okay, so now let's look at the accessories. Remember, I was telling you that I also did a hairband using this. So this is how this goes. It was this wrap, just created a bow. I in fact have a YouTube video also in which I teach the process of how I create a hairband. Do remember to check that out. So these are the few hairbands which I have. In fact, I have a lot more. I'm a hairband hoarder. But yes, so for today, we can maybe use this beautiful bow. And let's use a tiara. Okay, so I've selected these two. Then I have certain cute toys. These, you can find them absolutely anywhere. I remember going to Haridwar with my family and picking up certain toys and shawls. I just buy these from anywhere and everywhere, from airports, from online, fests, melas, anywhere. So these are few plushies. Now, remember, you have those beautiful flowers lying around in the house. Just run around your house and see what is aesthetic looking, if there are any flowers or any things which you could use. Can you hand make some butterflies, or can you just do some cute little stickers? Find out something which you can cut out and use in your shoot. Let's make this a DIY shoot, and this is going to turn as one of the most beautiful shoots you have done. I promise you. Alright, so I have my supplies ready. Let me show you the process which I would follow, or the things which I would use for the final set. So remember the beanbag blanket we selected. I've put this on my beanbag and got some beautiful flowers. These are the wraps with which I'm going to be wrapping the baby, or maybe use as a blanket. Now the hairbands, some toys. Let me show you some more backdrops which I am going to be using today for the shoot. The uni says hi. See, the hair looks very similar to mine. That's the reason I picked him. Jokes apart. So we have this beautiful hand-painted canvas. This we painted ourselves. So understand, if I am also painting things myself, you can do them too. So I feel the unicorn is going to go beautifully with this backdrop. Then I have this lovely fabric backdrop. This is from Bambini Props, and using this heart wooden bowl. Got this heart wooden bowl from Madras Prop Store, and I had this nice fur layer. But you can find these kind of layers anywhere in the local market too. Or else just cut something out. Maybe your child's old fur jacket which he or she is no longer using, that can come on to use here. Now comes one of the most important steps, and I think that this is the step which I really did well, and that helped me boost my learning and excel in my career a lot, which is writing down how you are going to photograph the baby. Because when you get the baby and if the baby cries or is a little fidgety, your mind goes blank. And if you have something written and if you've rehearsed that entire segment before, it becomes really, really easy for you. So I would normally start with a bean bag. On the bean bag, I would always lay out the props and things which I would use, and I do this till date. I plan to use this thing. I would maybe wrap the baby in this layer over here, and then maybe just do a blanket here. Let me get some stuffed toys. Let me get a cute little bunny to add onto the set. So this is how I would do the set. Second set, I would move on to this lovely unicorn little here, and the baby comes in here. And for the third one, I would move to the heart and the backdrop. Let us add little jazz to this set by adding some beautiful flowers which you would have stolen from all the vases in your home. Alright, so now we have all this set. The last and the cherry on the cake step is add variations. So whenever you are doing a shot, ask yourself that how can I maximize the shot? If you have the baby lying onto the set, maybe you can do one shot with the unicorn, one shot without the unicorn, one shot with the butterflies lying all over, and you have 3 variations to offer to your clients, which gives a lot of extra value to your clients, and giving that extra value to your clients is going to take you a long way. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. I really love sharing all of this. When I started, I have struggled a lot. All these things, of course, I did a lot of practice on my education and on my skill set. I had amazing mentors who helped me reach here. But all these things, getting my own style, infusing my style into photography was my sheer hard work. And I am more than happy to share it with you all. Do let me know in the comments below that what is it that you would want to learn, and if you would like to attend a course with me, on what topic would it be?